guys, so today I thought I would film a video all about money at Barnard. So that is going to encompass financial aid, the loans that I ended up taking out, how I made money during the semester, and work study. So I'll start with financial aid because that's the big one that I feel like most people probably want more information about. So Barnard is need blind, which means that when you apply, they don't consider your financial situation. And that's true for early decision as well. So I applied early decision and they met my full financial need. So that's really helpful because at a school that maybe isn't need blind and you apply early, that decision is binding. So then you have to go, and that means you have to pay however much they tell you to pay, basically. But Barnard is committed to meeting your full financial need, which ensured that I could apply early and not have to worry about what if they make me pay $15,000 and I can't pay that or whatever it is. So freshman year financial aid I'm not going to include in this video because my older sister at the time was a senior in college. So my financial award included the fact that she was a student in college, which meant we had to pay less because obviously my parents were paying for two people in college at once. So that financial aid isn't totally reflective of the rest of my years at Barnard, so I'll only be talking about stuff that wasn't freshman year. So I literally have pulled up the financial aid portal, being very honest here. So here we go. Fall 2018, the tuition that they billed was $26,626. I was on the student health insurance and they billed that as $1,294. This was also the year I went abroad, so they charged me $110 for a study abroad assistance fee. And then obviously I was abroad, so I was living off campus, and they charged me a $50 fee for that. How much I ended up actually paying, they gave me a grant of $30,769, which meant I actually had a credit of $2,689. So that doesn't mean that they paid me that money. It went towards what I had to pay Oxford because I went abroad, so it went towards what I had to pay them for housing. So although there was a credit of almost $3,000, it's not like they gave me $3,000. Like, that went towards housing and that didn't cover everything. So I still ended up taking out loans for my abroad semester. And I went abroad for the whole year. So now we will jump to fall 2019, first semester of my senior year. Comprehensive fee of $943. Student health insurance was $1,285. My housing for one semester, I had a single, was $5,413. So overall housing was about $10,800. And then tuition went up. So it was $27,890. And they gave me a grant of $27,455. They suggested that I take out a loan of $2,721. So that ended up being that we owed $6,961. So then for spring 2020, which is the current semester, they charged another comprehensive fee of $943. Student health insurance was $2,000. My housing, like I said, was the same amount, $5,413, just the other half of housing. Tuition, $27,980. Total grant, they gave me $27,454. They recommended that I take out $2,721 in loans, and so the bill was $6,589. Again, hope that was helpful. Those were the actual numbers. Financial aid is super complicated. Yeah, it's super complicated. I don't even fully understand it. So my current balance of what I owe in loans is $19,067. But a lot of that is interest because I started taking loans out my sophomore year. My freshman year, the amount we owed was low enough, like I said, because my sister was in college, that my parents could cover whatever they charged us. But then sophomore, junior, and senior year, I ended up taking out loans. For all 4 years of college, I basically owe $19,000, which means I took out a little less than $5,000 in loans per school year. So per semester, I basically took out $2,500-ish in loans every semester. I'll probably start enrolling in a payment plan pretty soon to pay it off before interest comes back. So I actually never participated in work study. Personally, I ended up working different jobs where I wasn't on payroll. I was just making cash. So I never used my work study. However, obviously you can use your work study if you want to. So I'm having trouble finding my 2016 financial aid because I'm pretty sure freshman year was one of the only years that I got work study. But freshman year, I know I did get work study, and there are a ton of jobs on campus that you can use your work study. You can work in admissions, you can, whatever. There's like a lot of options, and I'm sorry that I don't have the actual numbers of how much I had. So as far as how I made money in college, so Barnard has two different things called Barnard Babysitting Agency and the Barnard Bartending Agency. So both of those things you have to go through like trainings for to be able to access those jobs. So there's a Barnard job portal, and so long as you've done the training or the proper certifications, you can access babysitting jobs and bartending jobs, where people basically in Manhattan and surrounding boroughs post the job they're looking for, and then you contact them directly through email saying, you know, I'm a Barnard student, I can do this job for you. I never did the bartending, but I had friends who did it. I only ever did Barnard babysitting. So the way Barnard bartending works is you have to pass a test where you memorize different mixed drinks, what the different alcohols are that go into each drink, and then you have like an actual hands-on test where someone requests you to make a certain drink and you literally make the drink for them. With Barnard babysitting, you attend one of the informational sessions and you like fill out a sheet and you're good to go, and they will authorize you to access the babysitting job board. My friend who ended up doing a lot of jobs through Barnard Bartending Agency said that it's mostly not even like making drinks or bartending, it's kind of like party helping. So you'll serve food, you'll pour wine for people, you'll do the dishes, you'll help set up the party, you'll clean up the party, whatever it may be. And she made a lot of money off of doing that. And every job is different for how much they pay you, but like my friend would get like $30 an hour basically, and even more. Like, and this is cash and it's not being taxed or anything. So it's really, really nice. And you don't even really make drinks that often. Like, it's not that difficult of a job. So then for me, I did Barnard babysitting all 4 years, and this is how I made all of my money in college. First of all, they pay you between $20 and $25 an hour, depending on the job. It's under the table, meaning it's just straight up cash, and you're not being taxed on it because it's not like a payroll where you get a check. It's also not minimum wage. I think minimum in New York is 15 something an hour. So with work study, you'll be making 15 whatever an hour, and that will be taxed. But Barnard babysitting, as I've said, is just straight up cash. So you can make a lot of money doing it. And they are also supposed to cover your meals over mealtime. So I've had people leave me their Seamless login or whatever to order food. They'll leave me cash to order food. So that's really great. And then also if it's dark at night, they're supposed to pay for your Uber or ride cab home. So I had two continuous babysitting jobs. One of them was Monday, Wednesdays in the afternoon and nighttime, and one of them was Tuesday, Thursday, Friday afternoon and nighttime job. So after class, I would pick up the kids from school, take them. One of the girls I took to her violin lesson. The other two kids, I would take them to swimming. Then you bring them home, make them dinner, just basic like babysitting stuff. I made $20 an hour doing that. So per week, I was making about $375 in cash. I was basically making over $1,000. So I was on a really small meal plan too this year. So I paid for most of my groceries and I just cooked in the kitchen in my dorm. So some of that money went towards groceries. Obviously some of it went towards food and drink for other things. That was a really great way to make money. I recommend it to everyone. Hopefully this video was really helpful. Please comment any more suggestions or requests and we will definitely do them. And DM us on Instagram if you have further questions and we will answer you.